Ya, mi buen amigo, esta pelea no debemos estar contigo, la ganaremos de corazón, esta es la hinchada que te quiere ver campeón, no me importa lo que digan, lo que digan los demás, yo te sigo a todas partes, cada vez que quiero. ¡Vamos!
Yeah.
But that mentality of like, again, we don't know how Ilia is going to come back. Everybody's mental state is different. Ilia has that prime mental state where you can go in there and talk yourself into, you know, this is the wrong statement, but it's true. Fake it till you make it. You have.
What's being reported is that he had 2 broken orbital bones and a broken nose. So both his eyes were broken and his nose was broken. And Justin.
Shout out to Ilia for who he is. Because without Ilia, that moment I don't think Justin gets there in that moment.
Ilia, no te vuelvas loco cuando cruces, ¿vale? Eres mucho mejor que él.
Topuria landing a remarkable 72% of his significant strikes.
Oh, right hand, he hurt!
Just days after the grueling fight with Justin Gaethje, new reports about Ilia Topuria's recovery have surprised the MMA world. His return was expected to take considerable time, but updates from his camp suggest the process may be moving faster than anticipated. The news has already sparked speculation among fans and analysts, with questions surrounding how quickly Topuria is recovering and whether a rematch could already be entering the conversation. If his recovery continues at this pace, the lightweight division could face another major shakeup.
Ilia, no te vuelvas loco cuando cruces, ¿vale? Eres mucho mejor que él.
Topuria landing a remarkable 72% of his significant strikes.
Oh, right hand, he hurt him!
Tell the doctor he can see in the right eye.
Time. Doctor, make your assessment, please.
All right, Mark Goddard has now called time, giving the ringside physician a chance to make his decision.
This allows Topuria more time.
The doctor is saying no.
Where's this doctor from?
The doctor's going to call the fight.
Is this doctor from DC?
Ilia, watch it. He just said something to his brother.
Wow, it's almost like he's trying to not finish.
They're not going to let him answer the next round.
Track the referee. They're going to stop it. Take 10.
No. We finished the fight.
That's the end of the fight, Mr. President.
And that'll do it. That's it.
Unbelievable! And new tired on his stool.
Oh, that was the greatest fight yet.
So good, Anna. Love you.
Woo! Beyond anything that anybody's ever seen in sports.
By the 4th round, the fight had descended into chaos as heavy shots continued landing and Ilia's vision appeared badly affected in one eye. The referee paused the action while the doctor assessed the situation, with Mark Goddard giving the officials time to make the right call. Eventually, the fight was stopped, leaving the arena stunned and sparking immediate confusion and controversy over the unexpected ending.
Do what I did in the sport.
So what do you think it will take Ilia to get back to fighting again after such a loss?
Ilia's he's gonna be in a good position. He has faith. He has a strong team. And that's a lot of what it takes. He has a work ethic. I think he's honest with himself. Ilia and I, we share the same agent, and we were talking about him earlier today, and what I heard was that he's humble, that he is honest. He realized that he just didn't perform well, and I think that's the #1 step of getting back into the ring in a healthy way. It's the guys that make excuses. That's when it's hard to come back and win that rematch. Guys who just say, you know what, I could have did better. I could have done more. Honesty with yourself is the key to MMA. Knowing exactly who you are, what you've done, what you haven't done. You can't lie once you get in that cage. What's real will come to the light.
Ilia Topuria's defeat has created major debate across MMA, with some questioning whether the setback could permanently affect his career. John Jones, however, believes Ilia has everything needed to return stronger if he accepts the loss, learns from his mistakes, and avoids making excuses. Justin Gaethje and his coach also offered their own reactions after the fight, adding another layer to the discussion.
Types of things where people say things to you. Ilia has that mentality. We don't know if he'll come back, but when I look at Justin's career and the amount of guys, think about how special Eddie is. Think how special Dustin Poirier is to be able to overcome the damage. Eddie had this knot on his face, and he was able to overcome and come back and continue to win. He got stopped with low kicks with against Dustin, but Dustin couldn't walk for a while from the low kicks. And there's a
Dustin
different
showed
breed
me
of guys.
His leg. We were there that night at the weigh-ins.
Yeah.
His leg was torn. He tore his
the bruising.
Yeah,
he was
bad.
talking to Justin for a while after that, for like 6 months.
Yeah,
Is going through
bad. It was bad. Yeah.
But that mentality of like, again, we don't know how Ilia is going to come back. Everybody's mental state is different. Ilia has that prime mental state where you can go in there and talk yourself into, this is the wrong statement, but it's true. Fake it till you make it. You have to have that mindset as a fighter. Like, I'm going to go out there and do those types of things. But the guys who haven't overcome, the James Vicks, there is such a list of guys that you have changed their careers, and that is a tough thing to overcome. And
Trevor Whitman believes the hardest part of a brutal fight often comes after the final bell. Every fighter responds differently to serious damage, and there is no way to know how Ilia will handle the setback until he begins that journey himself. Some athletes return with even greater determination, while others struggle to regain their previous form. For Whitman, the real challenge goes beyond simply recovering physically. It is also about rebuilding confidence and dealing with everything that comes after a devastating loss.
Todas las recuperaciones son diferentes, todos los cuerpos reaccionan diferente, pero físicamente, por lo que yo ya he visto ya del día al día, ya parece otra persona completamente. Obviamente que todavía se sienten las molestias y cosas así, pero tal parece que no estaba en ninguna pelea, de verdad. Se le ha ido toda la hinchazón de la cara, se le ha bajado todo tipo de hematoma que tenía. Obviamente tiene molestias todavía y sensibilidad alrededor del rostro de la cara, pero a la vista de un ojo se ve una persona ya muy recuperada y no ha pasado ni una semana, casi una semana y 2 días.
Es decir, eso naturalmente y de forma normal, esos huesos van a soldar. Gracias a Dios no hace falta cirugía. Esos huesos supuestamente se van a ir pegando poco a poco.
Sí. Lo que el doctor nos comunicó fue que entre 6 a 8 semanas eso debe soldar de la forma adecuada. Sobre todo porque no hubo un displacement fracture, no hubo
desplazamiento.
No hubo desplazamiento orbital de hueso, entonces eso va a sanar solo entre 6 y 8 semanas. 6 a 8 semanas para que eso sane y suelde, ya después de ahí a que pueda empezar a luchar, a que pueda empezar a hacer, va a tomar un tiempecito para que eso de verdad se solidifique ahí. Y yo creo que eso por lo menos estamos hablando de fácil 2 a 3 meses. ¿Quién sabe? Vamos a ver. O por lo menos empezar lo que es las conversaciones para una revancha a principios de año. ¿Sí?
Ilia Topuria's comeback outlook has reportedly improved significantly, with his team saying the recovery is progressing quicker than initially expected. Much of the swelling and bruising has already subsided, while doctors reportedly determined that surgery is unnecessary because the orbital fractures have not shifted. The injuries are expected to heal naturally within roughly 6 to 8 weeks, with training potentially resuming after additional recovery time. If everything continues smoothly, talks for a major rematch could potentially begin early next year.
Funeral for you. I was like, dude, when I woke up and I seen that, I was so sad. I was like, dude,
how perfect.
My brother,
I know, right?
My fighter,
it was so perfect.
Best friend just died.
I
was so scared when he put that rose down.
And before we really get on that talk, like, I don't want it to be, because right now the world loves to pile on someone when the hero falls. The world loves to do that. But here's the thing, it's a lesson learned. I think it's going to be a lesson learned for Ilia. But
100%.
Shout out to Ilia for who he is. Because without Ilia, that moment I don't think Justin gets there in that moment. To go up against the odds that he was going up against, dealing with the stuff that he was.
Before the fight, Ilia Topuria's dramatic funeral-themed stunt created huge attention across the MMA world, with many believing it showed complete confidence in victory. After the upset, Kamaru Usman offered a different...
The right thing and stop the fight. I didn't hear what he said until I understood the language where he was like, he said it a certain way, and the third time I heard it, I was
So
like,
we're gonna finish the fight.
we're gonna finish the fight. And he was talking to the ref. He wasn't talking to Ilia. So I took it as Ilia was like, dude, I can't go on. And when you hear that from your athlete, you have to make that right choice. I'm like, do we take more damage or do we go on? So look at me.
Nothing that.
Okay, it's over. It's over. Stop it. Yeah. I'm always there to protect my athletes, and it's very nice to be able to work with people that have the same goals as me. My goals is I'm never going to be a champion. I'm a championship coach, but I'm not a champion. And being able to work with people that want to chase things like that, I get so much joy out of it. Seeing the concern in his brother's eye and the way his brother was pulling the hood off, like, bro, don't be embarrassed. You fought your ass off. Like, that is special. That is like, everybody's making fun of like the way he was putting a hood over his head. When you're down, you're down. And, you know, again, to be at the level that he is at took the most courage to get to that point. And what he's done to the guys prior to us. His brother was telling him, pull that off, dude. Like, don't be down, we lost. And when you lose a round doesn't mean you lose a fight. When you lose a fight doesn't mean you lose your
perspective, arguing that fans should not judge Ilia too harshly for it. He believes setbacks like this can become part of a champion's growth, and that Ilia's confidence, pressure, and willingness to embrace the spotlight helped make Justin Gaethje's victory even more significant.